5, stay armed and ready. Ephesians 6 and 10 through 18. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. When we see the word wiles, that means like deceit, tricks, and strategies of the enemy. And you have to know, when you have on the whole armor of God, you are armed and dangerous. The belt of truth is the stability. Now, when the Roman soldiers wore their armor, they had to keep their belt intact in order for them not to be moved. So you have to make sure that you are standing boldly and confident and not be moved by the lies of Satan. The word of God says in John 8 and 44 that Satan is the father of lies. And then when you go to John chapter 8 verses 32, it says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Then when you go to John 17 and 17, it says, sanctify them by thy truth. Thy word is truth. You have to know that the word of God is true and the devil is a liar. Let God be the truth and every man be a lie. Breastplate of righteousness. It shields the hearts that the attack, the darts of the wicked won't hinder you. Look, Proverbs 4 and 23 lets us know to guard our heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. Feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Listen, if you're going to carry the word, you have to be rooted and grounded in the word of God so that you can be ready to witness, so you can be ready to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. Read Romans 10 and 15. And I want to remind you that when we are rooted and grounded in the word, this does not mean that we hold the word for ourselves. It is for us to go out and give the word to those that need it. Shield of faith. The enemy likes to throw doubt, fear, and worry at us, but we have to know that we know that we know that God is fighting for us, that he is with us. David said, when I am afraid, I put my trust in God. Put your trust in him. The helmet of salvation, it protects the mind. You have to fight those negative thoughts. You have to know who you are in God, and you have to know who God is. Again, you have to know who you are, and you have to know who God is. You have to fight those thoughts. Tell the devil he is a liar. You cannot have my mind. Look, if I keep my mind on him, he will keep me in perfect peace. The sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. There is nothing more powerful than the word of God. Look at Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Listen, his word said his word will never return unto him void, but it goes out and accomplishes that what he set for it to do. So if it goes out and pricks the heart, it's going to prick hearts. If it's going out to slice up and burn up anything that's not like God, it is going to go out and slice up and burn up anything that's not like him, because that is his word. It is powerful. It is sharp than any sword. It is powerful. Use the word of God. Clothe yourself in your armor in prayer. You cannot make it without prayer. This is the only way you can communicate with God. Prayer, being vigilant, being watchful. Now is not the time to back down. Now is not the time to try to figure out if you're in God, if you're saved, if you're not, if God has called you. This is not the time to be worried about people accepting you if God called you because this person is saying this. Look, put your armor on, and it's time to fight. It is time to fight for these souls, whether you know them or not. And when God brings you out, when he uses you, you do not take that armor down no matter what the enemy says, because he is a liar. It is not time to go back. It is time to move forward. Don't worry about what 2024, 23, 22, 21, the years before now had. It is time to look forward. Go forward. Move ahead. Look, Hebrews 10 and 38 through 39. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. You have to move forward. You have to live by faith. You have to not give up or throw in the towel. It is time to keep on pushing. Listen, victory is already ours. God didn't save us. He didn't bring us this far to leave us or let trials or situations detour us or make us give up or throw in the towel. You have to know who you truly are in God. Don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about the enemy, because he has already given you the power and the authority, the word of God, to fight back. Use it. Use it to the best of your ability. And when you don't know, you get into prayer and you ask God, how do I use my armor? Don't go out there without your armor on. We're not here to be cute. We can be cute, but when it comes to things of the devil, listen, you better put that armor on. I don't care if it's a battle of the mind, people, the heart. Don't take it off, because the devil don't care. I want to leave with you Joshua 1 and 9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. You have no reason to fear. You have no reason to doubt. You have no reason to worry. You have to know that God is with you. He goes before you. He's around you. He will never leave you comfortless. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So don't allow the enemy to trick you in believing that God will send you into a fight that he is not already there, because he is. He is the one that fights for you. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against Satan, his tactics. Know that this fight is a spiritual fight. You cannot use a gun against the devil. You have to use the word of God. And remember, Jesus, when he was in the wilderness, he had to fight the enemy with the word of God. Use the word of God. Stay prayerful, stay vigilant, stay watchful, and stay armored up and ready.